Hello and welcome. Since many of you have not played in a long time or are new players, I was thinking to make like a kind of a reminder thing, like kind of to like an understanding on how you could do more to, just make the most out of the game. So for that, I've actually created a lot of different documents that I've been posting in the, different locations as forum, Discord, and obviously in game. And I have prepared a lot of stuff. There's much more to come. As soon as we're getting the updates or as soon as things are happening, I'm trying to provide the detailed information. Um, yeah, as I can, so to help you in general. So bear with me. I haven't done this in a long time. It's been ages that I've done videos, but I'll try my best to give you the necessary information as smooth as possible. Okay, let's get started. So for this one, first of all, I've already created a document, which is I'm gonna link it obviously below, and this is basically like a you can call it like a task manager or something. You can obviously save it up. I've done some screenshots in here, so if you just click on here and then you can save it up as XLSX file, which is an Excel file. So if you just save it up, you can then click on the activate button, and you can just at the top type your character name. If you have multiple characters, save it up as multiple documents, and then you can have for every single one of them you can have put the name up, and like a weekly checklist basically, where you just mark the um, boxes on things on your character that you have completed. For example, have you done the Lower Udas entries? Have you done the Bash entries? Did you take part in TIAC? Did you take part in Arena? Have you done EZO, your weekly, and also the sieges? The same, did you went with the? Have you done siege? Did you do the Croton siege on the weekend? And did you do the Galk Ingi siege on Wednesday, for example? Other than that, I've also took in quests, important quests, for example, Radiant Ops, or for the Asmodean side, the Blood Crusade, are really, really important. I've included that. I've included the weekly for that as well. The arena, 3 kills that you need to get more tickets are here. Damien quest for Asmodean and the Fortunate coins for Elios. I'm gonna get into detail to that very soon. And then also 2 quests for each fort if we own the forts, obviously. Okay, so let's get back to the game, where I can actually show you. So let's pretend that you are just a level 51 who just hit level 51 just now. I'm actually gonna do it because I think that's the best way to go. Then you won't have any hidden stuff that you see on my screen and you're like, the fuck, I don't have that, you know? So I'm just gonna use my alt gladiator here. I'm assuming he is about to level up. I'm not sure. Yeah, he's about to level up. So does he have Kina? No, he doesn't have Kina. Let me check. I should have Kina in my storage a little bit. Uh, yeah, there you go. So I'm just gonna take that Kina, go to the obelisk, which is obviously over there. What I'm gonna do for now is I'm gonna bind myself to the obelisk if I haven't done it yet. So since this is the main map, this is going to be the main location, it is quite clever to bind yourself here. And I'm going to use my soul sickness to get my level up. So I'm level 51 now. So after hitting level 51, the first thing you should do, except I'm not gonna go into campaign or like just general quests and all that. That is not what I'm going for right now. What I'm mainly focusing on, or this video, which I'm mainly focusing on, is basically if you are 51 plus, what you can do on a daily and weekly basis to keep your progress up to date. That's what I'm going for. And same goes with level 55. What are the tasks you should be doing every day, every week, depending on your needs, obviously, right? So at the start, what I'm gonna do straight away first is I'm gonna come in here. Um, if I want that, I can go here, click on buy, click on the next page, and you see the Surcana crystal. This one is used for lower Udas, so I would technically just buy like some of them. I'm just gonna buy now at the moment, like let's say 5. I'm just gonna buy 5 and just put them in my storage. So this is needed to skip huge amounts of lower Udas. And then obviously you can also go to the last page where you have this ether refining device. This is one thing I could buy, and you have Ingison Illusion Fortress scrolls, which are the scrolls for that location. I don't need them right now because I've just bound myself here, but in January that's also an option. Other than that, you can come to Herial, and normally you would be buying this every day, but the quest got changed. You only need it for one time. So either you buy it now, you buy it later. It does not make a big difference. So this is something where you can, just keep it in mind for later. Let's say that. So I hope you're already a member of the Radiant Opt. If you're not a member of the Radiant Opt, you can join them at level 40 in Terminon. So let's just go there exactly to the point where I'm going to show you exactly where you need that. And this is also another point. Having Terminon Fortress scrolls are really, really helpful, because obviously right now the main game shifted to Baloria, to a new zone, new location. So coming back to the Abyss will be a hustle all the time. It is just neat and nice to always have some scrolls up and ready. So here's the location where you can buy the scrolls at the top here. Yeah, so obviously Asmodeans, you guys need to kind of find the similarities and then look on your maps where you have those NPCs. Other than that, the main reason why we came here, we came to see Pompo, yeah, and then we join Radiant Opt if you have not done that. So before we used to come here and we used to take the weeklies from this guy, the PvP kill weeklies, right? Now, after hitting 51, that kind of becomes obsolete because we have new NPCs to do that. So everything I'm going to tell you, those NPCs can also be found south at Soteria. But since we are already here at the top, let's just use that location, I would assume. So we have the people from the Radiant Opt just inside the city, just standing here. We have the guy where you can, trade everything in. So obviously the wings, we have the pouches and all the other stuff, and we have the pets. Again, you can get whatever you want, but in my opinion, the best item to go for are the major Radiant Opt rewards, because that one includes different sorts of crowns. If you're lucky, you can even get 3 golden crowns. That's 30k Abyss points straight up there, which is insanely amazing. So yeah, if you're going for Abyss points, this is definitely a good way to go. You can, other people, what they do, they kind of try to go for the lesser Godstone pack for 35. I personally wouldn't do that. I would always go for the Abyss points. I'm going to tell you why I wouldn't go for the Godstone pack in a minute. But yeah, in general, just come here, take the quest. It is a weekly, so just come here, usually it is Silent Terra Canyon. So when you take that, it will tell you do 5 kills in Silent Terra. Later it will become 7 kills, I believe, but right now it's 5 kills. And being a member of the Radiant Hub will also give you every day a quest down here, which will be a daily. You click on that, you take that quest in, and that quest will either tell you to, let's go to the quest location, it will either tell you to go to Ingison, kill 5 people, or Gelkamaros, kill 5 people, or it will just say in any zone 5 people, right? So those 2 quests are really, really, really important. As I said, you can get huge amount of Abyss points only with 4 tokens. So this is the first thing. The second thing you should be concerning yourself with is jumping down here, gliding to the left side. You can obviously run as well, and then you see the Fortunus Captain here. Do not join the Fortunus Captain. 2 reasons why. First, because the quests in here are more related to, let's say, the crafting PvE players. Okay, not gonna. It doesn't mean that if you are someone who does not like PvP, that I'm saying that you should join here. It's your choice. Have a look on what he's offering, and if you like the stuff what is in there, then go for it. It's up to you. Like, right? So, but for as a player who is, whose focus is progress, do not join the fortune as captain. Even though, and I know that many of you want to join here because you have the fortune as Godstone pack here as well for 35 coins. But there is a way. Let me show you. If you go inside the room here, you will have the Rima, and Rima will give you 3 weekly spy quests that are quite easy and simple to do. And those quests will give you each, I think, two coins. And those coins on an alt, you could technically use it to get the 35 bucks if you want. I wouldn't do that. I'm going to tell you why. Because you can trade 6 of those fortunate coins, into Radiant Op coins. Which basically means again that you can use the Radiant Op coins 4. You can go to the Radiant Op guy and you can trade them in again for Abyss points. So again, it's up to you. If you rather want to have the Godstone packs, obviously that's up to you. You can do that. But in my opinion, Abyss points are just more valuable, at least for me. So I would rather just transform them into the Radiant Ops, and I would just go for that, and like get that. So the second reason why I would not want to join the Fortuners and I would want to stay in Radiant Ops is because the amount of medals that you get is lower for the daily. So for the Radiant Op daily, you are getting 2, depending on the quest. Sometimes you get 2, sometimes you get 3. And for the for the daily you get sometimes 3, sometimes 2, as I said, and for the weekly you get 2 right now. In the future, as I said, it's gonna increase. Okay, so those are the main quests that I should be taking from the location here, which is basically the city. I can technically also go to Edurado. That's why I have this ether refine thingy. I could take this quest every day as well for mithril coins too. I could just do it. Do you need the mithril coins? Not really. Can you sell the mithril coins quite well? Yes, you can, because one of these gears is quite good for clerics because it has heal boost. So some clerics might be using it, and since that's the case, you are able to sell that gear quite well. There you go, healing boost, healing boost, healing boost, healing boost, healing boost, and since it's a solid healing boost set, you will always be able to buy those medals. So it is kind of just Kina wise, it is worth to always come here, and yeah, just come here and always try to do that mithril quest as well. Other than that, I have one more location to show you. For that, we're gonna be clicking on this guy, and we're gonna be flying down to Soteria. So let's do that for now. I mean, I could technically just skip that part, just cut it out. But I'd like to not confuse someone. If someone doesn't know how to get to those locations where I'm going, it probably just gets a little bit harder. So veteran players who just forgot and want to fresh up their minds, just bear with me for a minute or two. And for the new players, yeah, I hope that I'm not making it too complicated. I'm definitely trying my best. Okay, while we're flying, not to make it, let's say, a bit more productive, we're gonna fly above a garrison just in a few seconds, which is now. You can see it maybe on that side, that thing over there. So if you land on Soteria, you can just walk down to that location. This location has one quest, If you complete that quest, well, it has many quests, but there's one in particular that gives you where you have to like kill 10 mobs and 10 like 20 mobs in total. And after doing that, it will give you a stigma quest. And that stigma is depending on your class, it might be really helpful. For the chanter, for example, it is the hit mantra, if I'm not mistaken. For every class, you get different stigma. So whenever you have the chance, when you're bored or whatever, just come here. Or if there is a stigma you can't find anywhere, then this is maybe the location where you can get it. It's just one free stigma after level 51 where you can get it. Okay. Other than that, as I said earlier, that the fortune is also the Radiant Up are also in Soteria. So here are the Radiant Up people. Over there you find the fortunate tellers thingy. But that's not why we are here for. We are here for because we can use the teleporter to teleport inside the fortress, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna teleport to Temple of Scales, which is the bottom one. And now I have information for you if you are level 45 plus. So 45 plus, you would have either one quest on that side and one quest on that side. So on 55 you will have both quests. On 54 you will only have one quest. 55 two quest, 54 only one quest. Those are the daily quests that you can do on all fortresses, like both these two, and also on the Asmodean fortresses, obviously, if they belong to us. Keep in mind on the Asmodean side, you always get the double amount of rewards. On the Ilios side, you only get like one time, like, once the reward. And this is for the new PvP medals that you also get from, variety of dungeons and siege and everything that is important. So this is like basically another way to get those medals. So every day come here after level 54 and you have to kill 20 mobs on each fortress to do the quest, and you get like one medal for it. Yeah, so that's definitely something to also focus on. Other than that, I'm gonna try, if I don't get attacked by anyone, jumped by anyone, I'm gonna try to go to Silentera Canyon, because over there we have the last two important quests that we can take, or we should be taking, let's say that. Let's see, nobody seems to be here. Yeah, seems like nobody's here. That's good. A lot of Kisk. Okay. So, after entering Silentera Canyon, I'm gonna show you another weekly, which you can obviously do every week, where you should be doing every week, and that is by that guy over there. So you come here to Lania, and you take that quest. Oh, it's a daily. Sorry, I said weekly. It's a daily quest. So banishing the Shadowborn, it should be kills in. It should be kills in Silentera Canyon. 7 kills. Yeah, so this is another quest you should be doing every day, as we just saw. After 2. Is it 2.5? I think it's 2.5. After 2.5, he will have one more quest for you. And also on that location over there, where I'm heading right now, it's gonna be a new Shogu, and he will also have 3 more quests for you at that location here, which is right now obviously not the case, right? Okay, but we have another Shogu standing down here, and that Shogu is also important because if you click on here, you can see this is the location where you can do the trade. So you give him 6 fortune tokens, as I mentioned earlier, those ones, the ones that you would get from this quest. You give him 6 of those, and he gives you in exchange, he gives you 6 radiant ops. So you basically trade them 1 to 1, you know, and that's how you can get even more abyss points. He also has one more trade for you, one more quest for you. For that one, you can even change your progress tokens. You can change them into an optional one, either the radiant token or the fortune token. The progress tokens are basically are those ones. You took them back in the days, like when you were leveling up. You took that quest in Heron. That was another order. So now, since we are much higher level, maybe you have some lying around. If you do, you can use, as I said, you can use again here 6 of those. You can trade them to either the radiant token or the fortunist token. Yeah. So let me think. This should be it actually. I mean, we do have one more quest. I took that already, which is I hope I have it. I'm not too sure though. Is it here? Is it here? No, it's not here. Well, the last quest that I would mention, or I could mention, is basically the arena. So it's just like that. You go to the arena every day. You either buy both, depending on your kina. You buy both tickets, and if you don't have both tickets, you can just buy one ticket, which is the one-on-one ticket, or you, as I said, you buy both tickets. The amount of medals are the same for losing in both, and the amount of winning is, I think, also the same. There is not huge difference, maybe 20 or 30 medals. It's really not a big deal. Yeah, but the thing is that on the group one, well, when I say group, I mean the where like 10 people are fighting each other. Um, the Arena of Chaos. In that one, wait, 8 people, sorry. In that one, you have it much easier that you can probably get 3 kills much easier. But for this one, let's say the Arena of Discipline, you do 1v1. In that arena, I said it already, a lot of people, it's like kind of common. If you use at the beginning the Wing wave emote, that basically means that you just want to finish your quest. Usually, if the people are not I don't know, man. Uh, uh, I just don't want to call them names right now. But if they're nice people, let's say it in that way, then they usually just let you get the kills. The kills are important for this daily quest that you can pick up here. This will give you 2 more tickets, which in the end just means more, more medals. And again, over here, the same thing. With those medals, then you are able to buy at level 55. I mean, you can buy it early already, but you can use it at level 55. You can buy some decent weapons and some decent gear for like 5k medals. So that's like worth of 1 week of doing the arena. Okay. So yeah, that's basically it. This is kind of the end game currently, other than, obviously the running bash, running ESO, running upper dungeons, and then of course also the Tiak and the Chandra Dredgen, and the PvP, the fortress, the sieges, everything that is out there. This is basically what every single character should be doing as progress, other than all the other things that he would be doing anyways. And for that, if you didn't know, for Dredge, for example, you take the daily quests from this guy, Yanis. He gives you the 3 quests from Dredge, which also gives you Abyss points, and a medal, Azure medal as well. And for Tiak, all the quests, you take that next to the person, Yanis, and this one also gives you a decent amount of Abyss points. So I hope I haven't forgotten anything. I hope I've mentioned everything that is important. I hope that I was clear with everything. I wasn't mumbling or wasn't talking too much. I haven't done this in a long time. There is more, a lot more coming, and yeah, I've made a new channel for that, only for Classic. So I'm gonna be trying to upload more on a regular basis. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy. If you have questions, ask them in game, on Discord, or anywhere you like. Take care. Bye.